Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Ah, goodness. Ah, yes, of course. Hi, Prince. You can see Prince somewhere. All right, there you are. Prince, want to say hi? All right. Oh, now my husband messaged. What in the heck is going on now? Give me a second, y'all. We'll get to, move. Eh. Prince, please. Please, please. Prince, lay down. Something. Be smart. Close that blind, and best you can do in that room is suffer, but with blinds up, it actually lets more heat in. Also, doggos might actually bust the window. I have the blinds up, the little fan going, and the door open to let air flow in. That's the best I can do right now. Okay, now that we got this going. Hello. I am going to talk about how absolutely ridiculous this summer so far has started off. And yes, I'm not in my normal chair. I think I'm gonna bring my chair. Hold on. Because I mean it's great to have this, but it's not what I need. Hold on. my bath over there. Ah, okay. That is much better. Oh, I just gotta move all this crap out of the way. Alright. Move my skull here. Okay. Actually, hold on. It's not perfect yet. Hold on. Ah. Alrighty. Now we can get the show on the road. Oh my god. What does he want now? Close the blinds because it's just. I did close the blinds. Oh, picky, 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 picky. I love him, but he's so picky. Picky, 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 picky. Tell you, freaking. Really? Now this needs to. Okay. How did this die? You can't tell me that this is dead already. Not getting charged? I don't know. Alright, that's weird. Anyway, if you hear my fan, it's fanning away. Okay, so I know it's unusual to see me like this. I know it's very unusual. I know. No, that's not gonna work. My little trusty light. Anywho. Oh, what does he want? I'm trying to freaking stream. What does he want? Oh, I can never stream because when he wants to talk to me is like the worst time for me. It really is the worst time for me to be talking to people is when I'm streaming. Alright. So, had to put my fan on. Sorry if it's a little loud. I'm trying to move it as back as possible. As I possibly can. There we go. So. Alright. So, maybe for once I can actually get a sentence out. Finally. So, yes, summer is officially here, and it absolutely sucks. It sucks. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Just hate. Hate, 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 hate. So, what do people like to do in the summer? Right? Go outside, go have fun, do things that, you've been longing to do since, you know, since winter left and spring has arrived, now it's summer. You like to go out to the park and enjoy burning to death. Now, if you're smart, I'm going to lose my mind. If you're smart, you would put sunscreen on or some sort of sun protection, right? Well, not everyone. And you'd probably try your best to stay away from things called hornet nests and, mud wasps and all these things that sting. Anywho, yesterday, Mingus and I went outside, just into our front yard, went potty, la da da, la da da, and the size of these wasps or hornets that came from underground, I guess they're like a new species, like they're really big. Yeah, yeah, that hurt. I even got stung on the head. So they look, well, I would love to show y'all, but I can't do that apparently. Um, I need an image. So, alright, so you know how wasps usually look like about meh? I think this was a hornet. It was about that from head to butt, from, the top of the head to the stingers. It's about that big, give or take. Four of them jumped poor Mingus, stung him, one stung me, or they bit us, and no, just no. But this summer, let's see, what's today's temp? What is today's temperature? I'm curious. Today, it's 88 degrees. High 91. Feels like what? Oh, but we have 40% chance of showers today. How nice. So, yes, I moved rooms for when I stream just because more space, more desk space. My desk is a mess right now, but excuse that fact. It's been a long day, even though it really has only just begun for me. So, let's see. Yep, it's going to be a shitstorm today. You're on 1%. You can take a break. Gotta let my thing charge. But I think we're just gonna chill. We're gonna chat. Hi, Luna, honey bun. How you doing? Oh, you're watching this on Twitch, right? That's right. Let me see something here real quick. Pop, 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 pop. Hello, my little honey bun. Hey, you leave my hair alone. You honestly, the all right. I guess now I gotta talk about it. Fine, fine, fine. We'll talk about it. Why am I bald? I won't say I'm bald. I'll say I have the shortest hair that I've had in 2 years. Not completely bald. This is hair right here. So the reason why I shave my hair, I didn't shave my hair for 2 whole years. Well, maybe one and a half, something like that. Close to that, which I'm proud of myself for. The reason why I shaved my hair and why I do it a lot is because, well, let's be honest, my hair is not in the greatest condition. It's not. It really isn't. It's in horrible, horrible condition. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I don't think you will, but there were some hair follicles that were completely just not wanting to grow. So I had to shave and re-stimulate my scalp. The way I re-stimulate my scalp, besides actually using scrubs to get all the dead skin off and all that, I um I have like this scalp massaging brush type thing that's like made of rubber, and you just in the shower when you're washing and exfoliating, always do all that. And the amount of crap and the amount of dry skin and debris and just the stuff that fell off my head, or off my scalp I should say, I I couldn't believe it. The water was black. Black. That's how bad it was. No wonder why my hair wasn't growing in certain spots. And it looked very thin because a lot of the hair follicles I had were overly clogged. And that tends to always happen. But I never ever, like, I don't overwash my hair. I just wash it like once a week, if that. Maybe twice if I really need to, like if I've been working on the car or whatever, or the engine. But yeah, no, just like really just once a week. And yeah, that's just kind of what I've been doing. So, all right, let me move this over here. What's going on here? Yeah, cause it, yeah, yeah, I know. So just kind of doing different things today, and you know, come on. Thank you. Why? Why? Oops. Why are we being difficult today? Really? All right. So that's the brief summary as to why I did what I did to my hair. Come on. Thank you. That's what I want. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. All right, now I can monitor both things. How nice. I'm still trying to get used to this laptop I have. Uh, what's going on? Okay, there we go. So, just trying to get used to things, and let me see. Pop out chat, I think. Okay, well, that works. Easier for me. All right, so yesterday, was yesterday? No, sorry. Tuesday, when we played Repo. That was a lot of fun. If you guys want to watch me and more friends play Repo again, heck, let me know. I'm not going to be available on Friday, because, well, hopefully my husband has a day off from work and he needs it so badly. They've been overworking him, and yeah, it's just one of those things. But On the plus side, I could stream today or stream a game today, but I decided, you know what? It's too hot, it's tiring, you know. I don't know if I really want to do that. So, oh, but this room that I'm currently in is going to get more decorated, and there it's going to actually start looking like a streaming room once I'm done with it. So what I did for this room, what our idea is, my husband and I's idea, is we're probably going to have this wall that the computer, or not the computer, the desk is, and put another desk over there, and make this like our streaming type of room. But if he's like, oh, I don't want any decorations, blah blah blah, I'll go, I want decorations in here. I want my I might get a new curtain for over here to go over this, and put some of my stuff in here and make it look really pretty. I want to put the doors back on the closet, or put a canvas type of sheet up there, or a green screen. Heck, I mean, the room's already green-ish. It's like a tealish green, but I guess that could work. Set up a place for like pictures and other stuff. I have my computer, or sorry, let me show you. This is what I'm working with right now. Got my television over there. See you guys on stream. And yeah, it's just a little bit of a mess right now, but it's so much more space. Like a whole TV and everything. My fan, my lunch, my iPad. But I gotta get all that crap sorted, figured out. Get that stuff. There's that. All this crap. So that's what I'm working with right now. And to be honest, it could be a lot worse. It really could. Ow! As I said. Yep. This is the new room that I'm going to probably be streaming mainly out of. Because, let's face it, hang on, let me show y'all what I normally work with. And usually, this thing right here is over there. So imagine, and of course, this big chair. So let me show y'all what I work with and how much space I really don't have. This is the teeny tiny amount of space. And we have, I have the stream going on here, but I have this small amount of space with a rolly chair. It doesn't work. Dog food, I have, everything's crammed in this tiny little area right here, and I can't move around quite successfully. I can't move around efficiently. So then we go into here. Look how much more space I have. Except for I'm putting that somewhere else eventually. But yeah, so that's what I'm working with now. And trust me, I have plans for this room. I also have plans not to get my knees killed again. Because But yeah, that's what we work with. Sometimes you gotta make room for yourself if you want to be successful. Because if you don't have the space to have all the, like the equipment you need to be successful, especially during streaming, But I have, as I say, a lot of ideas, of what I want to do. So that's that part. Okay, so let's see if you message me anything else. Okay, like this. room better for streaming and work. I wanna clean it out and get the other desk in here that's in our bedroom so we both have a surface space to work on things. I don't know if he's going to go for it. I know what he wants to do with this room, which is the same as what I want to do with this room. But you can only hope and pray that, you know, it's the best solution. I told him compromising is the best solution. If we both have the same idea, there's not much to compromise about then. So yeah, working on all that fun stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so summer is here. A friend of mine gave Mingus and Prince like a little kiddie pool so that way they can splash around and have fun and stuff like that. So, you know, that's gonna be wonderful. New games, updates, etc. What else I got for y'all that's, you know. Thinking. Trying to think. Oh goodness. Trying to think. Well, after I get this room done, this is like one of my bigger priorities right now is getting this room finished, getting things cleaned and chucking trash out, things we don't use or no one's asked for their shit back. We're just gonna chuck it. You know, I don't. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, tell me if this to you sounds just non-ethical or whatever. If you have something of somebody's, like a family member, okay, that they haven't asked for in the past 10 years. They didn't send you an email, they didn't send you a text message or anything or call to ask about them wanting their stuff back. And you're holding on to it, hoping, praying that they want their stuff back. Would you, one, or A, would you just pack their stuff, figure out where they live, and send it to them? Or would you just gather all of it and throw it out? Now think carefully. Think carefully. Okay? What would you do in this situation? I personally, if you want to know what I would do, I would just chuck it. But before I chuck it, I would message people real quick, be like, hey, by the way, anything you left in my house, just know just know I'm chucking it. You haven't asked for it in 10 years. You haven't asked for it recently either. I'm chucking it. That way they don't feel like you actually throwing it out is going to be violating or, make them mad or whatever. You know what I mean. So that's what I think he should do. I strongly, strongly think. Now, am I upset? Possibly that, well, am I upset for the fact that he hasn't touched any of this stuff in years and it's just sitting? Yes. Yes, I am quite upset about that. It's hard to live like this because space to me and having a clean space and everything is pretty crucial in my life. I can't really not be in a clean space, especially when I'm streaming, cleanliness. So the reason we have bugs, the reason we have animals besides our dogs, animals that don't belong here, is cleanliness. Cleanliness is so hard in a house that is, well, basically has been condemned and neglected and everything. So, no, no, don't give a crap about that. So, yeah, good job, bot. Good job. I love that. I like that bot. That's a good bot. But so, I mean, we've had this room forever, and I feel it is time for it to be properly utilized and not just become a storage heap, like a storage unit, because that's what every room is right now. It's a storage unit, except for the one we're sleeping in. But, you know, he also told me that he wants our roommates, to go with their family and friends and go get their own place. Now, what I told him was I completely agree with you on that. I think it would benefit everybody. It would definitely benefit me, him, them, because they need more space. They're running out of space. There's not enough space in this house. The basement would be cleaned out. Everything would look nice. And I can actually probably move this to downstairs and have downstairs officially be the streaming area, games and streams, and put some of the TVs down there, and just heck yeah, you know. But see, he told me that, and I'm kind of wondering, did you actually say this to them when they were downstairs? Did you talk to them about this? Or did you make it sound like a suggestion? So, if you make it sound like a suggestion, it's not going to work. You told me in a very prompt to kind of attitude, not an attitude, but he said it very directly, like that's what he wants. He told me I would like it if they would just all go get their own place. And I couldn't agree more, and I support him on that. He knows this. He knows I support him on decisions that, one, it would free up so much space. The dogs could actually use the backyard for once. I can clean out the backyard. I can make it look nice. I can grow grass again. Just so much stuff I want to do that needs to be done, because this house in itself, if it's getting worse and worse and worse and more like, it's gonna be condemned. Or it has to be condemned. And then where are we gonna live? So if they get out, they go find their own place with their friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, family, whatever. I think it will be a win-win for everybody. That doesn't mean that, you can't still call them family. Of course you can still call them family. They're just not going to be here. I think, what do you guys think? I mean, honestly, what do you think? Would you support him in this decision? I know I do. It just seems like the logical thing to do. I mean, we can't really do much during the day because they're sleeping. And we can't do anything at night because we want to sleep. So the daytime is really the only time to get stuff done. but we can't because they're here and they're sleeping during the day. I, I you see where I'm coming with this? You see what the dilemma I'm having? Like I have no idea. Absolutely no clue. I strongly believe if they all went and got a place together, we can relax, have more space, and be able to get things done that we couldn't while they were. I mean, I told them many times, I support this decision you're making or that you want to make. But you have to tell them. They can't read your mind. They can't read my mind. I can't read your mind. I can read your emotions, but I can't read your mind. Oh, oh goodness. Let's go check on the puppies. You guys want to check on the puppies? Let's go check on the puppies. Let's go. You're okay. I'm okay. We're all okay. Yeah. Stupid thing. You. Alright. Clip that one, Luna. Whoops. You better clip that one. That was funny. Alright. Let me do this real quick. Alright. Let me hold you by that. Alright, let's go see what the doggies are doing. What are you boys doing? You're sleeping. You're sleeping. What are you doing, Mingy? It's a Mingus cam. You staying cool? I bet. Friends, what are you doing? You sleeping in there? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. Good to know. And for those of you who ask about Ka, he's fine. He's just in there still digesting his meal. Anyway. So, back to... Ugh. Actually, let's go this way real quick. I gotta do something really quick to the stream. So, let me put y'all back where I normally... Damn it. Where I normally used to put y'all. And yeah. I would absolutely love to just get this desk out of here. Get this stuff moved down. But keep this space. So that way the dogs can, you know, run around and stuff. Oh, no. I need it. Undead. Chat. Stream. Okay. Cool. Oops. Do this. No. Oy. hold on. No, I need a different text. Hold on. Da, 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 da. What are you huffing over there, Mingus? Alright, give me a second. Let me see if that... Okay. Alright, that looks good over there. Oh, goodness. Oops. Alright. Hold on. Okay. Now I was just making sure that things were actually doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, so no background. We don't want that. We want you over here, and we want you straight. As straight can be. Alrighty, there we go. Wonderful. Okay. So, whoops, I left y'all in there. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I swear. I come to save you. Alright. Now. There we go. Oh god, now y'all are wonky. And now I have 20% battery left. What the heck? Can I ever get a break? Can I ever catch a break? Ever? I strongly think we all broke. Also, find my box of drill bits. So I got your box of drill bits. The heck if I know where that is. The heck if I know where those are. Oh, jeez. Your box of drill bits? I don't know. No clue. I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna have to stop the stream. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry for cursing, but this is ridiculous. This type of crap pisses me off and everything. So we'll be back after these unforeseen circumstances. Alright. Give me a minute. Your box of I don't know.